I just finished using the bathroom in the woods, and suddenly everyone at camp was running for their lives. I had no idea what was happening, but I followed everyone into the building. More and more people crowded inside, and I started getting a bad feeling. Then a gunshot rang out, and everyone fell into despair. There was an active shooting happening outside. We huddled in the building, trembling. Nobody knew what to do. I suddenly remembered my sister was still out there. I asked people around me if they'd seen a girl in a yellow sweater. There were hundreds of kids at camp, from different classes. Nobody knew her. The gunfire outside was getting more intense. Everyone hugged each other for comfort. I had to push down the urge to find my sister for now. Someone screamed. The shooter was coming. Everyone rushed toward the door. I ran with the crowd as fast as I could. Outside was total chaos, and I could see bodies of classmates on the ground. I spotted a girl nearby who was hurt and on the ground. I helped her up and pulled her toward the forest. After a few steps, I found where other classmates were hiding. I crawled over with the injured girl, finally able to catch my breath. But the gunshots never stopped, coming from every direction. There was more than one shooter. Someone said this might be a drill, but painful screams in the distance proved that theory wrong. That's when everyone remembered to call for help. The operator said the camp was in a remote area. Officers would take an hour to arrive. We all fell into despair. I dialed my sister's phone, but no one answered. A male classmate ran over, covered in blood. He said the people with weapons were all officers. I was confused. Officers wouldn't open fire at a camp, but there was no time to think about it. Everyone decided to leave the forest and find the right moment to move. I ran in the opposite direction instead. I had to go back to camp to find my sister. She might still be hiding in a tent. The camp was completely empty now. I crawled between the tents, using them as cover. Around a corner, I found a little boy in yellow clothes. I tried to pull him along, but he wouldn't move. He said he promised his brother they'd meet here. I told him it was too dangerous, and he needed to run to the forest. I warned him to take off the yellow jacket. It would be too visible in the woods. He didn't seem to hear me. I had to keep moving through the tents. I found my sister's campsite, but the tent was empty. I called her phone and realized she didn't have it with her. Footsteps approached from outside. I froze and held my breath. When the sound faded away, I finally left the tent. Unable to find my sister, I had no choice but to run back toward the forest.